Wrong episode. Welcome. Hi. I don't have a cold open this time. It's your turn.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't have a cold open. You want me to like say stuff? Be clever?
Yeah. Be clever for once in your life.
No. I can't be clever unless it's scripted. Once in a while I get one out. My wife laughs and then she loves me again.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's just a gradual
I just remember what I said.
Gradual progression of non-love until
until I make another funny joke.
Yeah. Makes sense. Nope. Well, how was your February?
I don't remember.
Well, that's a good start. It's a good start to this podcast. All right, well, thanks for listening, everybody.
That's why I write things down, but other than that, I don't remember. Call my bank and try and renew my mortgage, and they just don't call me back.
Oh, you're at that point in your life now, eh?
Yeah, renew mortgage to a rate that's like double what it was the last time I renewed.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
I think I renew in December.
Something like that.
And my rate will be half of what I'm paying right now because we had to re-up it at a bad point, at a bad time.
Oh, that's not great. My old rate is less than 3%. It's less than 2.5%.
That's what I mean. Yeah. But it's down to like 3 or 4 now.
And depends on like a 5-year was like 4.6, 4.5.
Oh, okay, still better. Yeah. I'm paying 6.6.
Oh Jesus.
That's all I could have. It's all I could get. Our mortgage guy said, "This is wow. Can you believe we're talking about mortgages on this podcast right now?" Mortgage guy was like, "Yeah, just do 3 years. That the rates will come back down." I'm like, "Okay,
okay." At least he didn't lock you in for 5.
Exactly. So, all right, off mortgages. Everyone just turned off immediately.
On Valentine's Day, my wife and I went to another local craft market.
Okay.
It was fun. There was a drag show on the stage.
Oh.
There was live tattooing being done in the other corner.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fun. And a couple of the vendors we had seen at other shows were there, including one girl, her name's Garbage to Goth on like Instagram and stuff. And she goes to like garage sales and thrift stores and picks up old, maybe I already said this before, but Precious Moments figures and Willow Tree figures and decorates them and turns them all goth and stuff. Some of them like Addams Family characters or Beetlejuice and stuff like that. It's pretty cool looking stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, she had a couple posts on Instagram go like viral. It's pretty cool.
You weren't selling at the show. You were just
just visiting, just checking it out. Yeah, we actually did 2 weekends in a row. I think one was Valentine's Day and the other one was a week before. Yeah, so on the 14th and on the 7th. The 7th was the first one, and these were both at Victoria Park Pavilion, like an old building. I had never been there before. Yeah. The one market was run by the same person that ran the market my wife had sold at last year, and in October, I think. And then the other one, and the other one was called Hell Mall. I don't know who runs it, but it seems like it's better run. So that's the better one to go to. And then apparently this Garbage to Goth girl said that there's this Hamilton one that's really good that everybody makes a killing at.
Interesting. Is Cynthia planning on selling at these shows, or just
she's planning on selling it more? She did apply to one in Kitchener called Pollo Fest, which is all Kirby themed.
Okay.
She's going to make a bunch of Kirby stuff, but it seems like it's really hard to get into that one because there's so many vendors that want to go to that one. So I don't think she was picked for that one either.
Okay.
Yes. She did apply for a couple in summertime as well. There's one that's like every week and you get to choose which weeks you go or something like that. And it's by donation only. You don't actually have to pay anything.
Oh, interesting.
And it's outdoor at Gaukel Block.
Yep.
So I should probably get you the info for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in.
You basically just make a donation to a charity and prove you donated to a charity of like $20 or more or something like that. And they just let you pick dates you want.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We'll know more when it gets closer, but
yeah. Interesting. I also didn't do a whole lot. Oh yeah. I was I was sick for the past 5 days.
That's good.
Like deathly ill. Like
I
had a man cold.
Yeah, so it was like literally your deathbed. Yeah.
Literally deathbed. So I quarantined myself away from the family. I spent 3 days living down here in the basement. So
sounds terrible.
I watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, that would be nice.
yeah. So prepare for that when we get there.
Oh God. Should just skip to that section. Okay.
That's the whole podcast now.
Yep. Pretty much. I mean,
pretty much. Well,
yeah. I sold a couple things, but
what'd you sell?
The PlayStation AV cables. People keep coming to me every once in a while buying those. So I sold 2 of those in 2 days. Just someone messaged me on one and then someone messaged me on another. So that was interesting. And what else did I sell? No, I had a lot of people interested in that PC I'm selling for my sister, but no one bought. Got rid of some Marvel stickers. Sold an Arcado for my son. I don't know if you know what Arcado is, but it's like these. They're like basically Rock'em Sock'em robots, pretty much. But if they were Skylanders and not video game related, but like characters you.
Okay.
Yeah. So just sold one of those for my son for $5. It's been for sale for over 6 months, and I've just given up on it basically. And someone finally messaged, and they came all the way from Oakville because they were in the neighborhood for a kids tournament anyway, like a ringette tournament, I think.
Okay.
I think so. And she said her son was super excited. I'm like, yeah, he's probably happy to have something to do with this ringette tournament. But she said the one day she said traffic was really bad, so she couldn't make it. And then the next day, I forget, something else happened. And then later that day, she was supposed to come and they got a flat tire on the highway. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, normally I'd expect these to be made up stories, but she came anyway. So it's not like she was using it as an excuse. It was just like really bad luck.
Literally had
out of town.
Bad luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not sold anything on, I don't think so. I don't think I sold anything. No, it's been dead like for the past month. Just that's listing.
Also had a person message me, which this is not the first time this has happened, but on my Pokemon Crystal, they messaged me and like, hey, would you be willing to ship? I'm like, oh, great. Another one of these people.
Here we go. Yeah.
So I said, sure, yeah, I can ship. It's usually around $18, depending on where you're located. They're like Clinton, Ontario, which is not that far away. And I mean, it's like 45 minutes or something like that, but it's towards where I'm from. They asked if I do PayPal. I'm like, I prefer Interact e-transfer. And they're like, oh yeah, that's no problem. Okay. So I calculated shipping. Turned out it would be $29 with insurance because it's an expensive game.
Yeah.
Or I said, oddly enough, the Express Post 2-day shipping is cheaper at $27. So they picked that and they paid it. E-transfer right away. Done. They were actually sketchy that I wasn't legit. Because it was hard to believe, I guess, that I was, willing to ship and everything went so smoothly. So I sent them a picture of the package with the box and all backed up. I forgot to take pictures before I taped the box because I needed to weigh it, right?
Yeah.
So I taped it closed with all the stuffing I put it in a plastic bag, closed that up, and then put bubble wrap all around it. I think I actually did a double box. Yeah, I did a double box just because I'm like, it's an expensive game.
Yeah.
$200. I mean, expensive to me for a stupid little cartridge. So I took a picture. I should have taken a picture beforehand. The double boxing was another reason I didn't take pictures beforehand. But either way, I took a picture with the label on it, and he was happy he got it. So
good.
That's good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I made a big purchase on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think we ended the last episode with me potentially buying a motorbike.
Oh, okay, yeah, the one to resell though.
Yeah.
Not the one you want.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah,
okay.
that did not just.
So instead, you bought another mini bike because you're Josh.
No, I was thinking about it though, but no, I did not.
Bought a motor or a 4-wheeler.
No, definitely did not. Definitely did not. You know what? Because I spent so many 4-wheelers to you, that's all my feed is just all 4-wheelers and not enough dirt bikes.
Which is why you're sending me 4-wheeler accessories now.
Yes. Exactly. Because that's all I get. No, not it does not have a motor on it at all. But it is something else that I've had my eye on for a while and just waiting for a deal. And you will approve, I think. It is the Meta Quest 3.
Oh, I don't even have the 3.
I know.
I have a 1, another 1, and a 2.
1, and a 2. So you got a 4. Technically, I have a 4 as well because I have a 1 and a 3. So. But this popped up on this. So this is the 3, not the 3S.
Yeah. Which
I've been holding out for because it's got a higher resolution display. And I think it's got a higher refresh rate and stuff like that.
I always forget what's different between the two of them.
It's like little things, but I don't know. I seem to care a little bit more. I don't know. Couldn't tell you why. And if I saw the other one, I probably wouldn't be able even to tell you the difference. But these are usually around 400-ish, 400 to 500-ish used still, around 450 normally. Once in a while I see one pop up for 350, and those people usually don't ever message back that it's available.
I think I might have seen the one you bought.
This one was 300.
Okay. For some reason I was thinking 175 was in mind, and I'm like, that seems way too low, but
yeah, no.
I can't remember if I did see one or if I'm thinking of maybe I saw 2. Even that seems
a lot of 2s are about that right now.
Okay.
They're about 150, 200 in there. So but I messaged, I saw it within 20 minutes of it being posted. Sent a message right away. I was like, hey, is this available? They said, in talks right now, I'll let you know. And I said, okay, I can pick it up today if that makes a difference, but let me know. And then probably just about 15 minutes later, he's like, yeah, you know what? Like, this other dude wants me to drive an hour to drop it off. I'd rather someone just come pick it up. I'm like, yep, no problem. Send me your address. I'll pick up tonight. Like,
yeah.
So, it's got a little, he marked it down because I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little black mark on there.
Oh, nice. But okay, I'll take that.
I can,
magic eraser.
Exactly. Not even. I think alcohol and a microfiber. We'll take that off. Yeah. That's exactly. I take that off of controllers and Guitar Hero controllers all the time.
Okay.
So it's probably just a mark, but whatever. You can mark that down. Even the ones for 350 go fast. So to see for this for 300, I was like, sure. And now I'm at the crossroads of, do I hack it or do I just legit buy games on it?
Well, you can also just stream it from Steam too. Buy games on Steam for it.
Yes. Yeah. Which is the other reason I wanted to do it. I have to buy more Steam VR games because I haven't done any of that either.
Yeah, you should.
I have Star Trek, but I can't log into Ubisoft because Ubisoft sucks.
Yeah.
Still waiting for my freaking code.
Just create a new Ubisoft account. You don't even need to worry about it.
I can't even do that. I tried.
I'm skeptical.
Ubisoft won't send me the code to the email that's associated with my account.
Yeah, so create a new account with another email address.
I created a new account and it said, okay, we're sending you an email, verification email, and it does not come.
I'm tempted to go create one right now just to prove you wrong.
Okay, it might work. I mean, it's been a month since I've tried, but...
Oh my God.
So, we shall see. But I did get this mostly for streaming the PC stuff to it, because I know it's better. You're able to do it somewhat with the Oculus One, but this is a lot nicer. This has hand tracking as well.
Yeah,
You can
my
hold your hand
2
up and
does. Actually, my 1 does. If you enable
Really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, like finger tracking?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, I
Yeah, I enabled it for my kids.
oh, okay. Well,
It might be a
there you
hidden
go.
setting, which they often do on
They hide
Meta.
stuff away, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been. I haven't done a whole lot with it yet, so we'll see. Just kind of playing around with settings right now.
Yeah. As one does with the new thing.
Exactly. I'm slowly assembling. So when I first got into retro gaming, it was my goal to get enough Game Boy Advances and Game Boy Advance link cables to be able to play Four Sword Adventures on GameCube.
Yeah, I remember.
Still have not done that because like it's hard enough to get 4 people at my house at the same time who all want to play that game. So now it's like, well, if I get enough people who play VR, maybe we can play VR games together. Also, won't happen, but I'm continually just.
I mean, I have enough headsets to come over and play VR games together. I'll bring my children. They'd love it.
So I'm currently I have the PSVR, Oculus Quest 1. I have the Samsung Odyssey. Yeah. Which I've never used, which I've given to Daryl now. And now the Quest 3. So I have 4 VR headsets.
Yeah. PSVR, Quest 1, Quest 2. 2. I have an original HTC Vive. I have HTC Vive Pro. I have original Oculus Go.
Okay. Oh, I have Google Daydream. Sorry.
I have Google Daydream as well. Yeah. Yeah. I had a Samsung. Oh, what was it called? The Samsung when you put the phone in, which is like Daydream.
Yeah, yeah.
But I only bought it to tear it apart for the lenses for my HTC Vive Pro.
Okay.
Because there's a 3D printed shell you can put in to change the lenses
Make it feel
out.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Make it look better. Yeah. Because there was a lot of God rings, they called them, because of the lens that they used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's all of them. I also have a set of goggles for my drone, so I can fly first person. But can you fly a drone first person?
I have the granddaddy of of VR right here. So,
yeah.
Also my latest purchase, not my latest, but just after or just before that showed up, the Quest. This came from Nintendo. This my Switch 2 slides in here.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. That's not the old one, is it?
This pops up.
Is it to scale exactly the same as the old one?
Oh, exactly the same. And then it's got the thing in there, and then you can play Virtual Boy games.
That's pretty cool. My son would love to try that.
It's pretty cool.
My
small
nephew is obsessed with that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah?
Obsessed. Yeah. He wants to buy that, but he's never going to. Just so you know, I created an Ubisoft account, no problem.
Well, maybe it's working now. Try again.
Let
me log in.
It is. If it's not, it's all you. It's all you.
I blame Ubisoft. Always blame Ubisoft.
Hey, Ubisoft worked. I tried it. Josh can't use accounts to save his life.
It's true. They get hacked. What I was gonna say. For how small the Virtual Boy library is,
games, yeah.
There's only like 6 on the actual like service so far.
Just put all of them on there.
Yeah, and not the good ones. Like Mario Tennis isn't on there. That's the one everyone wants. They have Wario Land. I guess
only they owned the rights to Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nope, they have to hold to them back because they're Nintendo.
Yeah. Yep. Making dumb decisions as usual. And then I've also added one more Nicolas Cage movie to this collection. I haven't seen this one yet, so
there you go.
Got it. Picked that up today. today. Oh, I was at Value Village, by the way. Speaking of VR, there was an HTC something VR in the showcase.
Oh.
Headset and controllers and a whole bunch of stuff. The one at Sports World.
How much was that?
There was none of the showcase and I had to leave. So I didn't.
Okay. Just curious to which one it was based on price, but
yeah.
Which controllers was it? Was it the Knuckles controllers, these ones?
No, it's the one where you hold and then it's
the older ones.
Yeah.
Because these controllers alone are like 150, 250 bucks each.
Yeah. I was looking to see was kind of hoping it would be like, so Valve they're going to announce, I think they have announced that the new VR they're coming out with. So
they haven't announced price yet, I don't think.
No, but I was hoping someone would just see that and be like, don't need this old Index anymore.
Yeah.
Right after I buy the Quest 3 with the Index, buy an Index.
Yep.
So, but I mean, with this, I can potentially play Half-Life Alyx, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I should play the other Half-Lives first, but I could do it with this.
Yeah. I need to play Alyx. I've never bought it because I don't have time to play it. I think it's about a 15-hour game from what I've heard.
That's long for VR.
Yeah. But,
So.
Yeah.
I have started playing. I don't know if I talked about this on the last. Did I talk about playing Trover Saves the Universe?
Yeah.
I think I did talk about that. Yeah. Haven't played it at all in a month. Just been thinking about playing it, but again, with being sick and time, I'm just like, I'll just watch a movie. So getting there.
We just bought a treadmill.
Oh.
But one of those like they call walking pads.
Yeah.
There's no handlebar at all to it. Yeah. Cynthia was like thinking about it for a while now. And she's like, you should get some exercise, Derek. We should get one. We should get one. So,
you should. So
she went and picked it up.
We will get one.
Yeah. She went and picked it up. $140.
Okay.
Which is regular 200 and something on Amazon for this model. So whatever. It's not bad. It looks brand new.
Okay.
Yeah. I used it tonight for the first time. 15 minutes on the walking pad.
Can you run on it or only walk?
It says run and it goes pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I never tried. I was taking it easy.
I've always thought about like getting, so I got a stationary bike for that, so I could wheel it in and then like ride the bike while I'm watching something on TV or something like that.
Yeah, that's what we have it set up for, is upstairs in the living room facing the TV, and it tucks under the dresser that we have the kids' toys in.
Yeah. But then I never wheel it in here and actually do it because then I get so focused on cycling that I never watch what I actually want to watch. So
I literally just scrolled TikTok and Instagram on my phone while I did it, or maybe Facebook Marketplace. So it worked fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yep. Cannot complain.
I've really gotten back into playing Tears of the Kingdom after how many? It's been out for what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Something like that. 4. No, did it come out 22 or 23?
I don't know.
Derek, Zelda knowledge.
No.
Let
me just Google that for you.
Yeah. Click. No, we just have to. Derek,
just say it came out in
2021. Yeah, that sounds right. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. So I, for some reason, just picked it up and started playing, and I just can't stop. It's fun to have that feeling again, where I want to keep playing and exploring and doing new things. So much so that my oldest son has been watching me, and they have watched me play the other Zelda games, but they always wanted to watch me play. They never wanted to play themselves. Okay. And I think my oldest tried once, but then he had to fight a bokoblin and died immediately, and then just like put it down and was like, never playing this again, you know? And I think one of his friends was talking to him about Tears of the Kingdom at school. And he's like, oh, my dad plays it. And so he came in and he said, Dad, like, I really want to play Tears of the Kingdom, but you won't let me. And I was like, since when? Like, what? When have I? And I was like,
you never asked, kid.
I was like, but I said, Tears of the Kingdom is a little bit like complicated. You can play it, but I said, why don't you try Breath of the Wild first? It's a little bit more simple, and see if you like that. So he was like, oh yeah, I think I remember playing that one time. I'm like, well, try again. Like, you didn't like it before, but try it again. And now he is just all the way in on Breath of the Wild. And he is like, at the dinner table, he's like, Dad, what if I went over here and I did this and used this equipment on that? And what's that guy called? I've got these monster parts. And so, like, he and I are just having Zelda conversation the whole time. And my wife is just at the other end of the table, just rolling her eyes, like, what the heck are you guys doing? So, but it's fun. I never thought that I'd be able to have that kind of conversation with him, like talk about strategies, and him like, oh, I could try this, and or I'll tell him something like, what, you can do that? I'm like, yeah, try it. Next time you're playing, and he remembers to go in and try the stuff I'm telling him. He was into Pokemon, but because I'm not into Pokemon, I can't do that with him. Or did you get this one or that one? That kind of thing. He comes to me, Dad, I can't beat this gym trainer. What am I supposed to, gym leader? What am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, I gotta wait till Craig comes over. He's done all those things. So
just have your son talk to my son.
Could do that as well. Yeah.
They did.
They were talking about Pokemon last
Josh
time.
came over and we had lunch together. His family.
Well, my family, not just you and I.
Not just you.
Yeah.
And your son and my son went downstairs here and just started playing Pokemon together. Let's go Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they had a ball.
Yep. They didn't want to stop. They never do.
No. My son could take your son upstairs and show him the Pokemon cards, and they'd go crazy for hours, I'm sure.
Yeah, they would. They would for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun. So we're both just sitting. We have Taekwondo. They have Taekwondo on Tuesdays, Thursdays. And so I take the kids, and both kids are in, but they're in at different times. So one goes in, then he comes out, and the second one goes in. So I take my Switch, and he takes the Switch too. So both of us are sitting there in this class, both playing our Switches, and the other one is off doing his class. Then they switch out. And I come home from work, and they're, my one kid's playing Astrobot, the other one's playing Zelda, and I sit down and start playing my Zelda.
Yeah.
And my wife just looks at us and shakes her head.
It starts to become a problem when they start playing too much, though. That's the problem we've had. We've had to implement screen time limits and earning screen time now. So they do chores around the house to earn time. Yeah, it's been a whole thing.
Lovely. How's that going?
It's going. My daughter's sneaky, so it doesn't work very well sometimes. Other than that, it will be fine. But yeah, she's sneaky and kind of annoying.
Do you have like the limits on, like, because I know Switch you can put time limits on the console?
No, we don't do anything like that. No.
Okay.
It's literally just they have to watch themselves, let us know what they're planning on doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So they take the Switch up to the room and hide under the covers, kind of thing?
Nope, not allowed to take the Switch to the room.
Really? Okay.
My son has, only when he's playing multiplayer with his cousin. And then he'll take his phone up and they chat through the phone and play multiplayer. But he's older. My daughter, we don't let her do anything like that. Partly because online games, you never know. And
Yeah. That's good. I just remember doing lots of things under the covers of my bed. But I also sneaking my Game Gear at the end of the, late at night, supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah.
And Game Gear had an illuminated screen. I could play in the dark. So
yep.
Did that a bit. I remember one time doing it, and I was also doing code. I was in like, I don't say like grade 9 or something like that. Still had a Game Gear. And it was late, but I was also doing like I was learning computer programming through like a language.
Yeah.
And my dad was trying to help me do it, and we were stuck on this. We couldn't get this program to work. It wouldn't compile properly, and we we finally just said, you know what, like let's just leave it and we'll come back tomorrow. A fresh set of eyes, then maybe it'll make sense.
Which does help a lot with programming.
So I went to bed and like I didn't feel like sleeping, was hot, lights off. And I hear somebody running up the stairs and I'm like, oh shoot. And I didn't even have time to turn the Game Gear off. By the way, my Game Gear has to be plugged in because I didn't have any batteries for it. So it's plugged into the AC port by my bed.
Yeah.
And I just had time to no, I didn't have the volume on. I slid it under my pillow and then kind of hung my hand down off the side of the bed so my arm would be over the cord going into the wall. And then my dad came in with the laptop. He's like, Josh, I figured it out. So I had to be like, oh, can I kind of roll myself up and then sit up and then sit on the cord with my leg over the cord so that my couldn't see the.
Sounds funny.
So and I had to sit there and pretend to be sleepy. I'm like, oh, great. Good job. Thanks, Dad.
I got to have a conversation with your dad.
I heard about this. So
you did. So I asked Josh if I could borrow his enclosed trailer, the one that we've talked about many times, because like I said before, my grandmother had passed away. We're cleaning out her place. I was taking her sofa bed, which is kind of a smaller sofa. It's still like a
love seat,
bed,
love seat.
It's
kind of thing,
bigger than a love seat, but smaller than a 3-cushion couch. It's one of those 2 wide cushions, right?
Yeah.
So we went with the trailer to pick it up, and we grabbed some other things. But when I finished with the trailer, I went and talked to your dad. Yeah. He helped me pick it up first, but we didn't talk much because I had to get going, right?
Yeah.
But then dropping it off, we sat there and chatted for a while after putting it in the driveway. And he got talking about his like hobby of flipping furniture and painting furniture, and sometimes just getting furniture for free and then selling it.
He does that all the time. He's learning.
We got talking about his old Facebook page where he used to post quotes from his old coworker that he drove around with in a truck.
Yeah. I knew that guy.
I can't remember. We talked about a bunch of stuff, but that just reminded me when you're talking about your dad and programming. It's like, what has this guy not done?
You name it, he probably has done it. Some version of it,
Yeah.
We're boring in comparison to our dads, right?
Yeah.
And thankfully, no embarrassing stories. My dad said the same thing. He's just like,
I should have asked.
Yeah. No, he said the same thing. He's like, oh, because I think that was Sunday you dropped it off. And so I think it was Monday. He came over for dinner and he was like, Derek came over.
No, it was the holiday that I dropped it off.
I thought you picked it up on a Saturday.
No, it was Family Day that I dropped it off.
Family Day was Monday. Oh, so Monday then. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
they came over Monday still. They came over.
I was working the afternoon that day, and it was like 11 o'clock when I was still talking to him. And he's like, well, what are you doing for the rest of the day? I'm like, well, actually, I'm working from noon till 8 p.m. So I should get going. I haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah. No, he mentioned it. He said, oh, yeah, I had a good chat with Derek.
Yeah.
Good.
I can see parts of you in his face. I'm just like, yeah, there's the Josh in his face. I see that there.
I look more like my mom, I think.
Yeah. I don't remember what she looks like. I think I saw her that one time I went to your house when you lived there in 2015.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was when we first did our first trade.
Yeah.
After we didn't realize we knew each other from the GameSwap or like had seen each other at a GameSwap.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, what else?
I was on Facebook Marketplace looking around and I noticed, actually I should step back a sec. My wife and I were at another market, but this was the Christkindl market, which is like a German Christmas market downtown. Mm-hmm. She said she wanted something. She's like, oh, that looks really cool. And it was triangle spider web suncatcher. Suncatcher. and saw it in the corner of the. Sorry, saw it on some vendor's booth, and she says like, "Oh, that's really cool. I'd love to have that," but it was $150. I'm just like, that's too much. We can't. That's not worth it.
Can't justify that.
There's no point for $150. We can't do that. So she agreed. We're like, that's cool, but we don't need it. So I kept that in the back of my mind. I think I even maybe wrote it down as an idea for a birthday gift at some point. And she was none the wiser. I should have taken a picture of it, but it would have been too obvious, I think.
Yeah.
So I was just browsing Facebook Marketplace, like a month and a half ago, whatever it was, like maybe 3 weeks before Valentine's Day. And I noticed someone who said they did custom stained glass hummingbirds or birds of all kinds. And they said they took custom orders. And I'm like, would you be able to do this? She's like, oh, yeah, that looks cool. I'd definitely do that. So I sent her some more pictures. She talked about the glass she had. She kept sending me videos and audio messages of like, we could do it this way. You could use this glass. I can hang it this way. Those kinds of questions. And there's like the design of it and what size do you want it and measure your window and that kind of stuff. So we were chatting about that for, I don't know, it took like 2 days, but it was like quite a bit of back and forth to figure it out. And she was excited. You could tell when someone who's like, creating something is interested in it.
Yeah.
So at first I was thinking of making it for my wife's birthday and saving it till September. But then the lady's like, I could have it done by, I think she said February 10th, I think. I'm like, what about for Valentine's Day? And she's like, yeah, that's no problem at all. So I got it. It was done, and I had planned to pick it up on whatever the heck it was, the 10th, I think it was, the Sunday. No, the 7th. I think she said it was between the 6th and the 10th it would be done, which was the Friday to the Tuesday. But then she messaged me I messaged her on saying, would it be okay to pick it up on the Sunday? Because that's when I was available. I think we had something going on Saturday. Maybe that was when we picked up. No, it was when I picked up the couch. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I was going to go get it myself and then bring it home and surprise my wife. And I thought, you know what? This lady made it by hand and she seems really interested in the style and stuff. I should just take Cynthia with me. We'll go meet this lady and go pick it up. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Cynthia will be seeing it for the first time. This lady will be excited to see who it's going to, right? So that's what I did. Cynthia was so confused when we got there because I had told the lady when we were there at the door, like, this is my wife, this is who it's for. She doesn't know. And she's just like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, she doesn't even know what it is, let alone what the style is. And the girl's like, oh, okay, well, here's what I tried to do. And she started explaining without actually
telling her what it was. Yeah.
Telling her what it was at all. So my wife's just like so confused. What is going on? But then the lady pulls out this cardboard box that was sealed, right? And it was like a hard square or rectangle flat. And I'm like, okay, open it up. And she sees it. And my wife's just like thrilled right away to see it. So It was cool to see that she liked it that much. And the lady was happy as hell to see that the person was enjoying this, right? Yeah. And I paid $80 for it.
Not
custom made. And she made it larger than the one we had originally seen by quite a bit. So it was like 10 inches by 9 inches, I think, in a triangle. Okay. So yeah, pretty cool. It's like lenticular glass. So it's kind of like colorful, shiny stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your front window now?
I know it's in the back window because it gets more sunlight.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
And then the lady also did a Instagram post on it on her Instagram page right afterward, like doing custom stained glass. Here's an example that something I can do, this spider web.
Exactly. You got to market yourself somehow.
Yeah. Can't remember her channel or her thing now, but it was cool and cool to see our thing there. What is it? It was something bird and feather, I think, or feather. I forget. Yeah. Feather and glass. That was it.
Feather and glass.
Yep. I'm only looking it up because I'm going to send it to you. Although your Discord doesn't work.
My Discord does not work.
And that's why we were late recording. Not that anybody knows but us.
Oh, they can tell.
We were already late recording because Josh needs more time to put his kids to bed.
Well, you know.
Then we need more time than that. I also sold a tripod. I had an obsession with tripods at one time. I was trying to find a good one for cheap, and I bought like 3 of them off Deal Extreme when that website existed, which was like AliExpress before AliExpress existed.
Yeah.
And it wasn't direct. It wasn't direct from like the people who make it. It was from like a middleman, right? Who bought all this stuff made in China, but the company was out of China. So I had so many shipments at one time coming from China that my mailman was like well aware of who we were. And he'd ask my wife, like, what is your husband buying all the time?
What are they doing in there?
To the point where I knew the person at Canada Post as well by name, the 3 people that worked there. Yeah. They knew me by name. The lady stopped asking for my ID because she's like, I know you. She literally said the words, I know you. Don't worry about it.
You're good.
Yeah. So those were the things had to be signed for. You had to sign for packages from those places because they wanted to prove that you got it, right? They didn't want someone to complain. So there was a lot of things I had to sign for.
You can still make people sign for things.
Yes, but back then when packages came from Chinese companies, they always made you sign for it because they didn't want anyone to complain they didn't get their package.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays they just send you another one if it's Temu or whatever, AliExpress. Someone complains. Yeah.
I used to go to my postal office so often that now when I go so infrequently, the lady there still recognizes me. She's like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, yeah, eBay's kind of dead.
Yeah, that was the other thing that I was there for too, was selling stuff, but not as much as you.
Yeah, I was there 3 times a week at least for a while there. So,
yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I'm trying my hand at some other selling things. Not having a whole lot of luck with video games. The video games have died. Locally anyway. So, anyways, I found a camera bag, like a low pro backpack camera bag.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a pretty nice one.
I have one of those for my drone. I really like it.
Yeah. It was like $5. I'm like, this thing's got to be worth at least like $30 or $40.
Yeah, low pro is always. As long as it fits a big DSLR camera, you'll have no problem selling it for $40, maybe even more.
Yeah.
And it's good condition.
Yep. So we're going to try. I'm going to try flipping some of the things. I always find when I was like pulling tools and stuff out of the garbage, that stuff would sell so fast. So,
yep.
I think, I don't think anybody wants Vita games anymore.
They don't want to pay market prices.
They don't want to pay market price. Yeah.
They still want the games. They just don't want to pay market price. Yeah. I was using the price charting app. It has a barcode scanner, which the website's had for a while, but the app has it. I only started using it because my son was using, was trying to do Pokemon card prices to know how much things are worth. And I was using this trading TCG player app, which did it, but it did not recognize cards very well. And then we were at my brother-in-law's house and he pulls out his phone and he had the price charting app installed. And I'm like, what? That does cards? That's pretty cool. So it works even better than the TCG app did.
Really?
The, TCG player, I think it was called. It just recognizes the cards better.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And it also works with barcodes on games. So that's what I started doing, was just the other day, I'm like, well, maybe I should add all my inventory of my games, like my collection of games, to the price charting app and see what the value is. Because at least then it'll track it, right?
Yeah.
But the app's just not the best usability. Like when you scan a barcode, I think you then have to click the game below. It doesn't automatically open that game when you scan it. And then when you click it, it doesn't have an easy button to just add it to your collection. You have to like click a drop down, then click add to my collection. And then when it does that, it doesn't add or ask you whether it's complete or loose. It just adds it as loose.
Oh.
So then you go back into your
go back
collection
in,
and
edit
modify it to make
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's kind of really painful.
Derek, you just got to join the Game Eye revolution with the rest of us.
Game Eye?
Game Eye.
I know of it, but I don't think I actually have used it in a long time.
Yeah, that's the free one. It's awesome. Tracks your values. It scan a barcode, and you can add batch items, or you can pick individually. Hey, I'm adding these ones, and they are all complete. Then I'm adding these ones, and they're all game and case only. You can add notes. You can add how much you paid for it. You can.
Interesting. What I was using in the past,
and it tracks toys.
Sorry?
Toys. It tracks toys. It tracks media. It tracks systems, peripherals.
Does it also let me track kids' books and CDs?
No.
And okay, because I have different apps for all those, and I'm tired of it. But I was using CLZ Gamer before, but it was like a one-time fee to get the full features on the Android app. But then they changed something where you like lost a bunch of functionality or can't do the desktop version anymore or something. I forget what it was. So I stopped updating it because of that.
Yeah.
But it was nice that it had an export feature, which was convenient to have. But I guess I'm using Game Eye now.
Game Eye's the way to go.
It would be nice to have all of our Skylanders tracked as well, if that's in there. Because
that is in there. Yeah.
Yeah, because when we're in Value Village, it's like, okay, Sean, which one do we have? Do you remember?
Yeah, because I'm tracking like my amiibos.
Yeah, that would be nice too. All right, I have it installed. Now I just need to do it.
Get to have fun. I think it will. If you export from CLZ, I think it will take it.
I thought about that too.
I think you can import it into Game Eye.
Does Game Eye synchronize? Like it has an account and it saves it for next time and all this stuff?
Yeah, you can. So you can send backups to you. Like I email a backup to myself every month that when you open it, it's just like, hey, you want to back it up? Yes or no? You say yes, and then it just pulls it out into a thing, and then
all right, looks like I have a job to do at some point.
Another thing to play with.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea for me to redo my inventory because I've sold things since I updated.
I noticed a bunch of games popping up on Facebook for sale by Derek.
Did you?
I did.
Were those Sean's? It might have been Sean's. I can't remember. No, I posted
DS. There was like DS games
yeah.
in there.
They're just like sitting in a pile of stuff. I'm just like, I should have probably sold this to Josh forever ago, but I think I missed a pile. I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe it was the stuff that I'm like, I might as well sell these myself because that way I don't take a hit of half price on it. Or maybe it was a bundle I picked up after.
Who knows?
Can't remember. Doesn't matter. Can't remember.
Who knows? I'm officially selling at the next upcoming Fair Game Exchange. I am sharing a table with none other than James RetroPixel.
Okay.
So
he's got stuff to sell?
He's got stuff to sell. The last show he said, hey, you want thinking about getting a table. I tried to convince him to come and like split a table with me at Toronto.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the place to sell.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't think he could be ready by then. I don't think.
Okay.
But anyways, he said I'll be ready for Barry. So that's where we're gonna start.
Convince him for the next Toronto.
I haven't committed to the next Toronto yet, so we'll see. It's a big commitment.
Yeah. For no small time guys there.
I used to be big, man. I used to have 6 tables at that show.
Yeah. Yeah. Just doesn't sound like he used to.
No. Well,
gotta get more VHS tapes.
Trying.
I got a stack for you if you want them. I got to
I
stack
need-
it
sorry,
in the donation pile.
Sorry, Derek. I need good VHS tapes.
These ones are weird. Like Easter Bunny is coming to town, which is apparently made by the same people as Santa Claus is coming to town, the animated stop motion thing. I didn't know it existed.
Weird.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Speaking of movies, we should probably get into that so we can stick to our shortened episode schedule.
Well, I have a story first.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's not a great story, and I'm terrible at telling stories. But at work the other day, so to preface this, I get a lot of customers who, over the years, have come up with random excuses as to why they think they should get free support, why they should be able to talk to us without having to pay, or why they should get extra support beyond what customer support gives them, which is normally something you pay consultants for to do a project for you, a one-off implementation, customization kind of thing.
Okay.
So this customer's excuse, as they said in an email to me, is our administrator died.
Oh,
that is not an excuse I've heard before.
Oh, okay.
But I was curious, and I said this to my manager. I'm just like, this is the kind of story that you're going to tell people about. Like, oh, I was in support and somebody said this one time. So my manager was like, oh, that's interesting. Who do you think the administrator was? So I go to the customer, I check their old tickets, I find the name, I send it to my manager. He does this sometimes or all the time with customers and contacts, like consultants and stuff, and he Googles them. I never think about doing it. He even does LinkedIn sometimes to find out if someone works for the company or is a consultant for a third-party company and is just trying to take advantage of us again. But he Googled this guy's name and obituary and he found it.
Oh, okay. So it's
so the guy died in December 26th. Okay. Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So telling a true story, which is interesting. Yeah. So I after we found this
sympathized, then you gave him free support.
So my boss talked about doing that, and he even contacted the customer's account manager and said, this is what happened. We heard this, blah, 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 blah. They're struggling. They've got 2 tickets with our team and they need help. And they said, we don't know what we're doing. Can you give us help? So my manager basically offered them some extra free support in lieu of this information. So my ticket ended up, I fixed it anyway, so it didn't matter. I just like they at first were being very vague, like, oh, this is failing. Like, okay, what's failing? Do you get an error? What's the problem? When does it happen? And he's just like, I don't know. I don't have time. Join the call. I'm like, there is no phone call. There's nothing for me to join. What are you talking about? So that was fun. And I eventually got out of him an actual error message. So the error message said, this file is in use. I'm like, okay, it looks like the file is in use by another program. Can you check what could be possibly using it? He comes back to me like 4 days later after that, and just like yesterday says, you were right. It was a file. The file was in use by something else. That's what the problem was. We fixed it. You can close the case. So,
oh, perfect. Okay.
So I led him to helping himself. So that's a win. He still has another ticket with another teammate of mine who's less experienced, and she's really struggling, but we'll see. That in that one, the customer also said, I don't know the password to log in, because the guy who died had it.
Had the password. Oh, wow.
Yes. So we'll see how that goes. But my coworker was helping that other coworker, like one of the more senior ones. So it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Yes.
Yeah, I think my company will also be screwed if someone died.
Someone. We used to call that at my old work the hit by a bus factor.
Yes.
What would happen if this person was hit by a bus? And one time there was actually an entire team of our engineers, like our software developer team, was all on a bus together on the way to Toronto. And we said, this is a really bad hit the bus factor. It was actually a time where at BlackBerry, there was a rule that you couldn't actually have more than like 50% of a specific team or these important teams on the same bus or airplane at the same time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes complete sense. Yeah.
And same with like leadership, like management, executives and stuff like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. That makes sense.
Yeah. It was really, really interesting to have that actually written down. I unrelated, but another thing I did before movies is I did a little bit of work on my 4-wheeler.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
So I went outside on one of the nicer days, and I was still covered in snow. I had to pull all the ice and snow off the tarp on top of the 4-wheeler. I replaced the ignition switch, the key, because the old one was not working. When I went out, it was better than it was the day I got it, but it was still not right, and it's still bent. You can see somebody pried at it at some point. So I replaced it with a new one off Amazon, popped that in. It wasn't too hard. It was like remove the front rack, remove the front plastic, pull out 2 wires to get it out of the way, then pull this wire out, put the thing, unscrew a thing, put a thing on, put the wire back in, plug that 3 wires in. While I was there, I cleaned it up. I also found mouse poo that was definitely there from before I got it.
Yeah.
So probably he had it on a barn or something like that, and
yeah,
cleaned that up as well. It really needs a nice spray down with a pressure washer or just a hose or something. But put that all back together and tested it out. It worked great. So now I just have all the other problems to work on. So I've been researching problems like the carburetor issue is definitely an interesting one we talked about last time we talked. But my guess based on everything I've read is that it's probably read and watched videos of is it's probably either an undersized jet or it's just not turned up enough. Like it's not getting enough fuel. So we'll see when I have time to work on that.
Carburetors are the bane of my existence. One of the banes of my existence. So
this carburetor is also weird. When you go to look up a lot of things, everyone always says, choke, right? Choke is a separate valve, like flap, that's supposed to let more air in.
Yeah.
On this carburetor, it does not have a normal choke. Instead, the choke just pours more fuel in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there is no other valve on the other side. Instead, there's, I forget what they called it. Like,
so you just flood the carb and then.
Yeah. And then it runs good.
Okay, well, Yamaha knows what they're doing.
I do trust Yamaha. So, it's just, it adds complexity of troubleshooting when a lot of people are saying, okay, the carb or the choke means this, right? But it's not the same on this model. So luckily the Grizzly is a common enough one that there's tons of information out there about troubleshooting it specifically. And I also joined some Facebook groups on Grizzly owners, and there's so many people troubleshooting Grizzlies in there. So
okay, good.
That is nice.
Good.
Yeah.
I know that one of the motorbikes I've been looking at is a Yamaha. And the model I'm looking at it's a single cylinder twin carb.
Oh, okay.
Because the carb they had, based on when this bike came into production in the 80s, carbs weren't enough. They didn't have enough. Sorry, the carbs weren't good enough for low end and high end. Low end torque with high end power.
Okay.
And so they, at a certain speed, you running off one carb, and once the revs hit a certain point, it switches to the other carb.
Interesting.
So you can have, and I said, that's cool, but that's 2 points of failure.
That's true. That's true.
So I think, and I've also seen like mods and stuff where you can just replace it with a modern carb and it works fine.
Okay, that's good.
It's also kind of cool to have a twin carb single cylinder engine.
Kinda.
Yeah.
At least you probably only have problems with one or the other, not both. Hopefully,
I'll only have one. Yeah. I'll go down to one carb. If I only have one carb and it goes bad, I'm done. But I got 2 now, so
yeah,
it's just a fail safe.
If you get water in one,
it'll be fine.
You still screwed the engine.
I still got to tune the carb on my my mini bike, so.
Yeah, well, my plan is my brother-in-law said, bring it over and we'll work on it in the garage, his heated garage.
Yeah.
He's also a mechanic, so that will help a lot. He's finished his truck now, so we should be able to work on it. It's just, I think he was away this past weekend. And I just got to message him and be like, so when would you like me to bring this over? Because that would be nice to do.
Yeah.
I could also just mess with it too. I need to figure out which dial I need to be turning what I need to do is read the manual more. I did start reading the manual, but I'm like, where is the spot on the carb in this thing? But I saw how to replace the carb. But
yeah, well, that's a little bit easier than tuning it. Tuning it is so annoying.
It has three dials or 3 jets to adjust, apparently.
Yeah.
As opposed to some of the simpler motorcycle ones, apparently only have 1.
So not to push everyone away. First it was mortgage, now it's carbs.
Everybody's favorite topics. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
So on my mini bike, you can change your idle speed that's just basically opening a valve to let more fuel in. You can change your jets up and down. I think you can adjust. There's a jet flow thing inside as well. No, there's not that. There's a float. The float in the float bowl. You can set your how much fuel you're gonna let come in with the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You can set that, and then you also set your needle position on your throttle.
Yes.
So there's 4 points to adjust to make sure you get it just right.
Yeah, I think mine's even worse.
Clearly I didn't get it done in time for the trip last. I had it running, but not great, and under stress it failed.
Before we had this call, I had the manual open, but I closed it because I'm like, I'm not going to need this on the call with Josh.
There you go. You never know.
But yes, there are even more things than that on mine because it's a big carb and there's a lot of not power saving, but more efficiency type stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they do have you should use a tachometer, external tachometer to measure the RPMs to set the idle speed, for example. And then you adjust your mixture, and if it idles up, then you bring down your idle. Yeah. It's fun.
The joys.
Yeah.
All right.
Where it is.
Movies. Yeah. We gotta go. We gotta move on here. Everyone's tuning out.
Yes. All right.
I watched a lot of movies, so I don't know how many you got, but
no, I don't have many. Well, I have a TV show, a movie in a cage.
Only one cage.
Only one cage.
All right.
That was a conscious decision. I'm like, I should probably watch something cage.
I also made a conscious decision.
Oh.
All right.
Conscious decision was to open 20 or watch 20 things.
Hold on, let me pull up my list here.
So I have a jet needle, a main jet, a needle jet. Yes, that's right. I said a jet needle and a needle jet. Oh. Pilot air jet, pilot jet, starter jet, and starter plunger. Yeah. And then the float. Yeah. I can't wait. I seriously consider just buying a new carburetor.
Yeah, right? Like at that point.
I also worry that this one is an aftermarket one because this guy talked about Amazon parts being cheap. So like, okay, does that mean he went and bought an Amazon carburetor? Which I hear a lot of people say that if you buy the 660 Grizzly carburetor, you might end up getting the 600 jets in it, which will make it run lean. Which sounds like what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Movies.
I watched 1, 2, 3, 4 non-cage movies.
Oh. I have 6 things, including one show.
Okay. I guess I'll go
30 cage movies, right?
30 cage movies. Close to it. One for every day. I should also say not a show that I've been watching, but clips of a show that I've been watching because YouTube does that to me. When I was sick, laying down here on the floor, I just was on my phone watching. I don't know if everyone probably knows the British show Countdown.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stop watching clips of that show. Like it's become, it's all just between like Taskmaster and Countdown. I'm just going back and forth. That was basically my whole time at night. And I wasn't doing anything else. So, but
which one's Countdown?
Countdown, they give you like a bunch of letters and you have to make words out of it and you get points based on how many letters you have. Or they'll give you a bunch of numbers and then they'll give you a sum and then you have to use the numbers they give you to make that sum. However
I'd rather watch IQ. QI, what's it called? QI, right? I think it's called QI. Yeah, QI.
But it's the same thing where it's a bunch of British comedians who are on the show.
That's what this
it's not
too, but
it's not like random people, contestants, right? It's British comedians. And the whole point is they are making silly jokes while they're coming up with these answers. So
that's this QI is the same thing, but it's basically riddles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there might be. Sorry, I haven't actually watched a show of Countdown yet, so there might be other things to it. All the clips I've been seeing have been the letters and the math problems. So, and you get some people who are really good at it, and other people who really suck at it, and it's really funny.
It says it's word and mathematical tasks. Is what Wikipedia's definition of the show is.
Okay. Well, they're right. So IQ, you said, for the riddles?
QI, sorry, QI.
Okay. QI for the riddles. Is that also a British show?
Yes.
Okay.
And James May is one of the main guys who's almost always on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You will recognize basically the main guys that are on Countdown are from Taskmaster. You'll see them as well. Okay. They're all through there. So even Greg Davies, who hosts Taskmaster, shows up as a contestant on Countdown.
Okay. So. Yep. Yeah, it sounds like it's all the same people.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 Cats is really good too. If you've ever seen that show, it's very similar to. No, but it's Jimmy Carr that's the host.
Jimmy Carr is the host of Countdown as well.
He's one of the hosts of QI as well.
Oh, well, there you go. See, you just all jump around.
Yeah.
So, all right. I got into. I'm not going to do Cage.
Oh, I'm wrong about what the hell's his name? I just said from.
No. Don't correct yourself. It's correct.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Alan Davies that's on this show, not the guy from Top Gear. He just looks similar in my book.
Okay.
He's one of the stars. Yeah, okay. No, I was gonna say was one of the creators too, but no, he's one of the stars. He's on almost every one that I've seen. Good. But yes, everything else I said is right. Or correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, right. with Donald Trump's recent obsession with annexing Greenland the past little while, I decided to watch a movie called Greenland.
Okay.
Starring Gerard Butler. And it is basically it's a disaster movie.
Okay.
Where
the country Greenland?
Hold on, let me explain it. They are living in the States and they know there's a comet in the air. Like it's on the news, like, oh, the comets, you're gonna see bits of the comet. But the comet is also trailing bits of other pieces with it, kind of thing. And those bits of comet are breaking through the atmosphere and hitting the earth, destroying the thing. And so Gerard Butler's character, he gets a mysterious text from someone saying, you've been selected. Please report to this military base, you and your family, and one piece of luggage per person. That's it. Come right now. Your deadline is this time. And so they have to basically pick up and leave and get to this military base. And it's kind of basically they're going to evacuate. Greenland they're going to evacuate to Greenland because of its geolocation. It has the highest rate of potential survival based on where everything is going to hit, based on like tsunamis hitting or radiation and things like that. So, it is for a disaster movie. Is surprisingly good.
It seems here that it was delayed release several times because of COVID.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. So it was released in 2020. So yeah, it would have come out right around that COVID mark. So
delayed several times, it says.
Wonder when it was originally slated.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say there anyway. Probably somewhere else it will.
So it goes through like, what would a family like? How would you react in this kind of situation? Like, what would you do?
June 2020 was the original release plan. Then July 30th. Then August 14th.
Oh, but still came out in 2020. So we're okay.
Then it was moved to September. Then in September, it was announced the release was delayed again. Then to October, video on demand only, I think is when it was actually released. Yes. Yeah. Yep. So many times. That probably did not help its popularity. Why no one's ever heard of it.
Yeah. The characters are actually smart. I think they make smart and intelligent decisions. For the most part, obviously, there has to be one or two dumb decisions, or sorry, I wouldn't say dumb, but like just decisions that maybe I wouldn't agree with, or I wouldn't do the same thing. Yeah. But at the same time, the whole world is panicked. You can't expect everyone to make the right decision every time. So I understand why some decisions were made or weren't made. It's a family, so it's a mom and a dad and their kid. Their kid is diabetic, and it's got a diabetic pump going into him.
Okay.
And so that causes a bit of some issues throughout the movie. Of course.
Yeah.
But having a kid in the movie, you're expecting the kid to make dumb decisions, and I do like that this movie changed that and has the kid freeze up in a moment, because of course a kid would. He's being put in a situation he would have no idea what to do, but then made the right decision and got himself out of a problem without being helped by his parents.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's good. I think for a disaster movie that are usually a dime a dozen these days, or were, it's pretty good. And that leads into the second movie that I watched, because in this year of our Lord 2026, Greenland 2 : Migration came out. So the diabetic child, the diabetes is not mentioned at all anymore. It's no longer a problem.
Yeah, why not?
So maybe he
grew out of it.
He grew out of it. But the comets are still an issue. But again, I want to say, pretty decent it's more like a post-apocalyptic disaster movie.
Box office flop is what it says here on IMDb.
Really?
41 million with a $90 million budget.
Well, yeah, then that would not. But honestly, I enjoyed Greenland 2: Migration. It was still pretty good for what it is. Like, it's just, hey, we got to get out. This is not a safe place for us anymore. We have to leave. And then all the crazies that they have to get through from where they are and where they're trying to get to and why they're trying to get there. So why they choose where they're going to go. So recommended. It's got the Josh thumbs up. Greenland and Greenland 2. Decent movies.
Doesn't everything with Gerard Butler get the thumbs up from
No,
Josh?
absolutely not. No. He was on a tear there for like slop, like direct to. He was like entering like Jason Statham territory for a while.
Okay.
So
really good movies.
Really good. Yeah.
All
right.
All
right. There's two. I'll leave it there.
I started or watched the first episode, I think, of the TV show The Mighty Nine. That's Nein, as in the German.
Okay.
And it is another anime of the Critical Role D&D campaigns. It follows the same world as Vox Machina.
Yep.
By the same people. It has, I think, a lot of the same voice actors, but it's a totally different time, way after the first movie or first show. I mean, I've only seen the first episode so far. It seems decent so far. Some of it seems a little bit convoluted, maybe, but we'll see. They're just trying to build world and stuff, so I will give it more chance when I find time.
All right, fair enough.
Yep,
fair enough.
That is the first thing. You watched more than me, so you might as well go twice again.
Well, my next non-Cage movie that I watched from the year 2025 is the Edgar Wright interpretation of, you like Edgar Wright, right?
I do.
The Running Man.
Oh, I have not seen that yet.
It's on a Plex near you.
I should definitely Plex that up.
So The Running Man was based off of, I think, a Stephen King book anyway. Arnold Schwarzenegger had a version of The Running Man that came out in the 80s. And this is the next one to be made. I read the book back in like high school before I ever watched the movie. I only watched the movie when I was living at my parents' house, probably in like 2015-ish. Watched the 80s Arnie movie. And having liked the book, that movie is trash. If you watch it as an Arnie movie doing its own thing, it's entertaining and it's fun. I understand why people like that movie. But it's not the book. The book is it's Stephen King, so there's a bit more of like a social commentary going on.
Okay.
But they just basically made an 80s action movie where he can run around and kill dudes.
Yeah.
And then call it a day. Edgar Wright has taken that and kind of put the social commentary back in.
Okay.
And I can kind of see, it's weird that this would be like sci-fi or dystopian sci-fi a couple years ago, but now you're looking at it like, yeah, I can see that. I can see us doing something like this.
It's not even, it's not even sci-fi. It's just sci-fact.
Yeah. Right.
Sci-future.
So, I am not a huge, the main actor in this is Glenn Powell. I feel like Hollywood has overexposed him a lot. He's in everything.
Okay.
So I wasn't a huge fan of his casting in this movie, but I will say he pulled it off pretty well. So I no complaints. He did a pretty good job.
I don't think I've seen a single movie with this man in it, but that's just me.
Got to get out there.
Fine. Yeah.
Gotta get out there more.
At least I won't be.
He was in a slew. He was in a slew.
I'm seeing like Anyone But You, Twisters, Hitman, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, I don't know.
It was just like hit after hit after hit. He was coming out like 3 movies a year kind of thing. So they're really pushing him.
That's all right.
So,
I haven't seen any of it, so we're
good. All good. All good. But yeah, Running Man, entertaining. It's fun. Normally I get a little bit sleepy when I'm watching movies like late at night. Stayed wide awake for this whole thing. Didn't even look at my phone. It was so entertaining. So it's a fun one. Also, Josh recommended.
All right.
I'm waiting to hear one of my recommendations come out of your mouth that you watched.
I don't know. Okay. Definitely not recommended by you.
Okay.
My wife and I, like I said, we've been dropping the kids off at kickboxing, and in the same place with that is a library. So we go into the library and they have movies and they have brand new movies. And we saw and picked up and watched 2025's Guns Up.
Guns Up.
Yep. Can you take a wild guess who the main actor of this is?
Oh, I was just about to look it up. No, I wouldn't.
You'll know him.
Give me another movie he would be in.
Oh God. I give you one movie he's in that would give it away immediately.
Okay. A bit more obscure.
Let me try and find a more obscure one.
Ooh, guess the actor with Josh.
Okay, there's 2 more movies that I could give you that he's in that would also give it away. Shiza. What is something weird that he's in? Oh my God. Hotel Transylvania 3.
Adam Sandler.
Not Adam Sandler.
Steve Buscemi.
Nope. He is also in another movie with them in Grown Ups.
Kevin James.
It is Kevin James.
All right.
He is basically John Wick character. So he's a cop.
Oh, I think I've heard about this.
His wife is Christina Ricci.
Okay.
He's a cop, but he needs money to start a restaurant with his wife because they just really want to run a diner. That's their dream, to retire, run a diner for the rest of their lives. And he's like, okay, I guess I got to stop being a cop, but I'm really good. So I'll become basically a hitman, but not. It almost implies that he doesn't kill people, but he does. He only kills bad people. I don't know. It's weird, but they imply he has morals and he won't do everything, but his boss that hires him is okay with that. And it's all good. But then his boss that hired him on the day before he's about to retire is killed. And another mob boss comes in and takes over and changes everything and won't let him retire.
Oh, okay.
And chaos ensues.
Of course.
It was actually really good. Like cheesy, but good. There's also Luis Guzman, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
He's really good too. And you'll recognize so many other people from it, but he's one of the main people. And then there's also a bunch of nobodies in it. I'm just like, I have no idea who these people are, but they did a decent job. Yeah, it was really actually enjoyable movie to watch with my wife. She liked it a lot too. It wasn't just me. She's just like, that was good. Like,
all right, good.
Yeah. And there's like twists that are fun and interesting. Yeah. That was Guns Up.
Guns Up.
Yeah. I'm glad we watched it. It was just out of the blue. We only picked it because we're like, oh, Kevin James, Christina Ricci? Sure, why not?
He's holding a gun? What?
Yeah. They were badasses. It was good.
Like
lots of people in it. Good gunfights and stuff.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And it's one of those, like, he's trying to be a normal guy and live a normal life and that kind of stuff. But
one more job and then I'm done. Yeah,
that's pretty much it, right? Except it was like 5 to 10 years working for a mob boss.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm too old for this shit. That kind of situation comes up over and over. Like, oh, his back hurts. And don't you wish you could just retire now? Oh, I finally can. That kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You got something else.
My last.
I got 4 more and then Cage.
4 more and then Cage. All right. My last, not Nicolas Cage movie, I watched last night. It was released yesterday.
What?
On Amazon Prime. Called The Bluff. It is John Wick meets Pirates of the Caribbean.
What? Okay. I have not heard of this. I don't think, right?
No, I heard about it 2 days ago when I was like, what is this? What is this? The trailer is good. It's got Carl Urban in it. It's got the guy who plays Boba Fett. He's in it. Weird to see him not playing Boba Fett, but
okay.
It's basically, pirates come to shore to get this treasure, and then there's a former pirate who lives there who says, "Nah."
So it's barely a Cage movie at this point, right?
It's not Cage at all. No.
Okay, like he's not even listed in the credit.
No. So this is not a Cage movie.
Oh, sorry, not a Cage movie. My mistake.
No.
Jesus.
This is not.
Threw me off. Your last non-Cage, yes.
Last non-Cage. Yeah.
Jesus. The Bluff. Okay.
But it's fun. It's
I like the idea of John Wick pirate, but I probably have to see it now.
You need to watch this one. You absolutely need to watch this one.
But I also need to watch the first one you talked about. The I forget what you talked about now. It was the Edgar Wright.
Oh, Running Man. Yeah. Yes, you're never gonna watch any of these, you know. I'm still waiting.
Not with that dude like that.
Yeah, it's gory. There's a lot of fighting, obviously. I don't know what else to say. It's just a fun watch.
Okay.
Just a fun watch. So
that's good.
And again, they mostly seems like they mostly make smart decisions. So
it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah. Go watch The Bluff.
All right.
There's not so much on the sea kind of pirates. It's pirates on land, but still good.
All right.
Alrighty. Go for it.
I watched 2017's Shock and Awe, which is Rob Reiner as the director. He's also stars in it. Woody Harrelson and James Marsden, Jessica Biel, Tommy Lee Jones. It is a retelling of the real world story of WMDs in Iraq from the point of view of two reporters who saw it coming because their sources told them, like, hey, this is a little bit weird. And basically, the U.S. justified invading Iraq, saying there was weapons of mass destruction, even though they fabricated that. There were no weapons of mass destruction. And this is so them knowing that's happening and trying to get the world to believe them the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rob Reiner.
This is very
very timely.
Very timely considering we're about to the States is about to invade Iran.
Also timely with Rob Reiner's passing.
And Rob Reiner's passing, yeah.
Some would say suspicious passing if you really think about it, but
he was murdered. It's not even suspicious.
By his own son.
By his son, yeah. And his wife too. Same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, crazy.
But he was apparently working on another movie, is what I keep hearing. He was supposed to be working on a movie about Trump.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that bit.
Yeah. Heard it a couple times now. He did a video releasing. He did a video talking about it.
Oh.
I can't remember. I think he was being interviewed by somebody, like on a show, but I saw a clip of it. I'd have to see it again to make sure it's actually accurate, but
yeah,
not AI or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah. That was Shock and Awe. It was pretty good. James Marsden was good. Woody Harrelson's always good.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. You should look up Woody Harrelson's history if you've ever looked up his family history.
Yep. His dad or stepdad.
Yeah.
If you want a kind of like a military version of the same story, Green Zone starring Matt Damon.
I'm Matt Damon.
Same thing. He's like a army officer going into these areas. He's getting intelligence that there's weapons of mass destruction in these depots. So he's constantly being sent out and he's not finding them. And he's just like, you guys are lying to us about this. So
interesting.
So yep, good. I like Green Zone. Not what I watched, but recently.
Okay.
All right. I'm into Cage.
All right.
I watched 2015's The Runner.
I'm
going in order.
I thought I watched that. I did watch it. Right?
You did watch that one, I think.
Yeah. Government, politics.
Government guy. He has a. It's so unmemorable. It's the oil spill in New Orleans, and he's trying to take over, or not take over, but trying to get them to pay up and compensate all
Yeah.
those people whose lives are affected.
I mean, there's been less memorable movies, if that counts for anything.
Sure. But they're not. This one is just kind of like, there's nothing, like, he's not cagey in it. It's super, like, it's kind of, it's got that eco vibe to it. Not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just kind of not really the movie I was hoping to watch. Like, there's video, like, if you look at the cover on it, it's like The Runner, and you can see like explosions in the background, and like, that's not, the explosions happened on the oil spill, not for anything that Nicolas Cage is involved in. And, you know, he's got like a marriage scandal on top of this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, I don't know. It's fine. I rated it a C. I think you did as well.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
The Runner. Yep.
Yeah.
C.
Okay. Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say about it. Not recommended.
All right.
But it was still a decent movie. It's not like a D or an F. It's not a bad movie. It was competently made.
So I watched with my kids. I can't remember parts of the movie now. 2016's Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life. So it's a decent kids movie, but probably for a little bit older of a kid. Both my kids watched it. One's 9, one's 12. So my 12-year-old loved it, like really liked it. But it was maybe above to going over the head of my 9-year-old, I would guess, at some parts, several parts, I would think. But it was neat. Basically, like the principal is a jerk. His rules are too strict, so they go about making sure they break every one of his rules. Basically,
okay.
There's a bunch of kids getting together, causing trouble.
Yeah,
in the most profound ways, basically.
So no, like, civil disobedience.
Well, like, take sticky notes and cover the entire school with sticky notes. The entire school. Like,
gotcha. Yeah. Vandalism. Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's definitely vandalism. Like, it was like a rule of no loitering, staring at the trophy case. So he turned the trophy case into an aquarium.
Ah, okay.
With like fish and stuff in it. Yeah. It was neat. It had like a what's that? Diary of a Wimpy Kid feel to it at times.
Okay.
But I would say more advanced than that is the story overall.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he went through trauma, and that's kind of what brought this on, I guess. I think he had to change schools and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Okay,
fair enough.
Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life, 2016.
2016.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how we found that existed at all. I think it was on some recommended kids movie list when I looked it up.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to do another Cage?
That's all I got left. So yeah.
Oh, okay. And do it.
Next one I watched, 2015's Pay the Ghost.
That one was real special.
It was special, all right. I don't really know what happened in this movie. You know, it's just a bunch of kids disappearing.
Yep.
And he's looking for the kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then at the end he kind of figures out where the kid is. Then he gets his kid back, and the kid doesn't remember anything, and they just have to live with the trauma of it.
Yeah.
So you don't really see the ghost. The ghost is, they're trying to do jump scares. I wasn't sure this was a horror movie when I started. I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was gonna be more of like a thriller, or no, it's just horror. It's supernatural. It's nothing.
Yeah.
So you see the ghost a little bit, and they have a showdown at the end where nothing really happens. It's just like a lot of like and then it's over, right? So not super cagey, not very good. Scary, not very good. I marked it a little bit higher than you. I marked it as a D.
I marked it as an F.
So
Fail.
fail.
All right. I watched another movie from the library. 2025's Eleanor the Great, starring June Squibb, I would guess is how you say her last name. The same lady that was in Thelma.
Oh, okay.
So in this movie, I don't want to give anything away, but like, let me see if the plot is helpful. After a devastating loss, the witty and proudly troublesome Eleanor, 94 years old, tells a tale and takes on a dangerous life. It takes on a dangerous life of its own.
Okay.
It makes the movie sound more exciting than it really is, but it's not. It's like it's a good story. It's very interesting. Again, we were really happy we watched this movie, and she's great in it. The wit is funny as hell of her and a couple other characters, like her daughter and this young girl that she meets. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
It
I
has
do
some
like
very
her. She's
Thelma
very
feels.
funny.
Yeah,
She's
it has
very funny.
Thelma feels in it.
Oh, this is directed by Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, her director debut, I believe.
Debut, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, I forgot about that fact. My wife told me that. She read that on the case, I think. Yeah, it was really good. I absolutely recommend it. Eleanor the Great.
Okay.
I don't like the title. It's weird, but
yeah, it doesn't say a whole lot, but
no, and it's supposed to be a play on Alexander the Great. It doesn't make any sense in the context as far as I read.
yeah.
I'm like, who the hell is Alexander the Great?
I mean,
Heard
I
of
know
him,
who
don't
Alexander
know
the
who he
Great is, but
Yeah, you should. You knew all like all the history shit. I don't give a crap.
fair enough.
That is it. Go watch it.
I will. I've bookmarked it here. I'm into 2016 now. I watched The Trust. This was a rewatch for me. This is starring Elijah Wood and Nicolas Cage, where they are both cops and they get put onto a potential safe house with drugs and money and diamonds. And so they decide that they are going to rob it. Nicolas Cage is an oddball. This is the kind of movie he will like. He could stretch his legs. It's a good movie to boot. But Nicolas Cage is just in awesome form here. His character is weird, so he gets to act a little bit weird. Yeah. It's a little bit unsettling. You're not quite sure where he's going with it yet. If he's happy, if he's upset, you know. There's a couple of like, I don't want to say like red herrings, but like he does a couple things in the, beginning of the movie, and then he pulls them out later in the movie, and then you're not sure, is it real? Is it not real? Like what's going on? So
yeah, I feel like I need to rewatch this at some point because I forget it so much, and knowing how it goes more now, I wonder if I would pick up on more of that stuff too.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I remember watching it and just being like, oh, I did not expect any of this to go where this has gone. Yeah.
I did remember it being good, but this is what I mean. Like I'm getting that appreciation now. I can watch it having seen where he's come from and what to look for the Cageisms. I enjoyed it even more the second time than I did watching it the first time. So
yeah, that's what I expect too.
I gave it an A+. I know we're not really doing pluses.
Gosh, you can't do pluses, but you're changing our whole rating system. It's either an A or an S.
It's not, but it's not quite an S because it's not that crazy Cage, although it is almost there.
What other S's do we even have here?
Well, we're talking like Con Air, Vampire's Kiss.
Vampire's Kiss, yeah.
Or he's just being weird and wacky,
So you're saying it's an A?
A+.
There is no A+.
I have it. If I can have an S-, I can have an A+.
You can't have an S-.
You stop me. You can't stop me.
I'll just go in and change the spreadsheet. There's no A+, there's no S-. Those don't exist. In fact, they're probably the same thing.
No, they're different. Different category.
It doesn't exist. You just made it up. It's not part of the rating system. If we're going to start throwing pluses and minuses in there, that adds more granularity to all their other ratings. Now we have to go back and redo our ratings. We have to rewatch every movie.
I'm happy with my ratings as I've given them out. It's only very select few. I'd be like, it's like right there. So I like it more than the other A's, but it's not an S, you know? It's at the top of the A's.
I know an A. I'm talking to him right now.
Yep. Won't deny.
All right. Well, before my last Cage, I watched 2016's Ratchet and Clank.
I just got that on a Plex server.
Oh, it's on my Plex server.
Oh, okay.
My son and I decided to sort some Pokemon cards while my daughter and my wife were away. I forget what they were doing, but we were like, my son's got a stack of flame or fire Pokemon cards. We need to put them in his binder and look for doubles and all that stuff. So we just put this movie on while we were doing it.
And
it was decent. I never played the games, I don't think.
Okay.
Or maybe 10 minutes
to
test one out or something like that, one or two times, but not really much of anything. And I remember liking the idea behind it and the humor of it and stuff of the games. And the movie seems to fit what my impression of it would have been as well. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I also, because I've been trying to get my kids into different games, and Ratchet and Clank is one of the ones I want to bring up and put on the TV and play and see if I can get the kids into that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I know if I have the Ratchet and Clank movie as well, it will also help. So
yeah.
But I do want to watch it. So good to hear it's decent at least.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's the greatest thing, but it's pretty good. And IMDb has it at 5.5, so that's probably
standard. Well, Eleanor the Great is also at a 5.5. So.
Oh, that's wrong. I think that's wrong.
Sorry, 6.6. Oh.
Yes. Okay. Still not high enough, but I wouldn't give it a 9 or a 10 or anything, but it's still.
Really sorry, good. Guns Up. Guns Up is a 5.5.
I think that's too low. It should be higher. I think it's better than that. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I'm also playing Adopt Me right now and doing trades. So
hey, focus.
All right, trades in.
The next one I watched, next Cage. The next Cage, I would like to point out, I'm at what? 1, 2, 3. This is Cage number 4. 4 Cage movies in a month. All right.
You were sick. You got how much time laying on the floor watching TV.
I felt good about watching The Cage. This is one that should be on your radar, and I'm surprised you haven't watched it yet, because it not only stars Nicolas Cage, it also stars Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
In Dog Eat Dog. They are career criminals who are just trying to get out. They can do one more job and they can make the big bank on it. But they're just the thugs, right? So they got to get paid to do this. And they screw it up. Willem Dafoe plays, Willem Dafoe is in top form. They're all weird. But Willem Dafoe is on a different level in this movie. He is weird. He is creepy. He's unhinged. Almost more than Cage. He out-cages Cage in this movie. Like, Cage is the sane one, and Willem Dafoe is off his rocker. So, it's good. It's a decent movie. It's an unintentional. It's like a dark comedy, where what they're doing is very gross and very serious, but there's a lightheartedness to it, either to make it more palatable, but also kind of just like laughing about how bad that is. So, it's good. It's not quite an A because Cage got outshined, so I couldn't give it an A or an S. but I gave it a solid B. I would give it a B plus, but I don't want to abuse my privilege, so
Yeah, what
just
privilege?
leave it at a B.
A B squared.
A B.
B to the power.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was an option. Hold on.
If you're just making up rules now, we might as well just make anything we want. It's a B sharp.
B means it's better than C. That's all it is.
B sharp.
B sharp.
All right. I watched a Cage movie. Only one Cage movie. I am now 13 movies behind Josh.
Man. Oh, that's a new stat. When did you add that?
Just added that as we're talking.
It's like, where is this one?
I watched 2017's Humanity Bureau.
Okay.
What a stupid movie. My wife and I watched it together. I wrote myself some notes.
Okay.
I wrote bad editing or bad storytelling. I'm not sure which one. With the secret at the end. It's revealed to us as the viewer way too early. They don't really explain it then. They gloss over it. But at the end, or somewhere later on in the movie, there's like a big reveal of this big secret that we all already knew and makes no sense to reveal the way they did because we already knew it. So it's weird. I don't understand why they did it that way, but they did. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who actually cares, but I wrote down they revealed it to us too early and like 4 times as well.
Okay.
And then a try hard ending. But at least Canada was the good guys.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty normal, right? We're normally the good guys.
Yeah, we should be. Yeah.
All right. I did just also get this on the Plex. I think I had a hard time finding it.
Oh. Huh.
But I have it now.
Interesting.
There's been a couple that took a while to get.
Yeah,
that was one
almost like we should work together to share the ones we have. I think I went through and just deleted a bunch of Nick Cage movies recently too off of Plex because I'm like, I don't have room for any more of this.
They're all on my Plex anyway, so
yeah.
I have one that I can't find the one after that. Dark 2017's Dark.
So. Can't find Dark. Huh.
And I think what's the other one? I can't find. I'm not going to say it out loud, but that one I can't find. And this one I can't find.
Really?
Yeah.
But
I found this one and this one. Oh, wait. No, I think I did find this one.
I don't know. I want to know which ones you can't find, not which ones you can. I thought I had that one on my Plex. The one. Hold on. Yeah, there's one of them. This one, line 36 is on my Plex right now.
Oh, I also I did find that one. That's fine.
Okay. This is really, really boring.
Yeah.
But this other one you don't have. Is that not on my Plex too?
No, this one.
They're both on my Plex.
This one here?
Hold on. Yeah, these two.
Okay. All right, moving on.
You're up.
No one cares.
Anyway, you can't find this other one. You said I'll look for it. Anyway.
I watched 2016's Snowden.
Oh, yeah.
Also was interested in this movie before I even knew Nicolas Cage was in it. So I watched it. It's a long movie. I think it's like, hold on. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. But obviously the movie's about Edward Snowden. He's not the WikiLeaks guy, right? But he did release on WikiLeaks or something.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Just about the NSA surveillance and CIA surveillance. Whistleblower, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big name actors in this movie. And it's a good movie. I didn't know to what extent. I think the things we do now with computers is because of what he released, getting covers for your webcams. That's all because he kind of said, hey, they can just turn these on now. They can just track your phone. They can turn your microphone on in your phone, even if it's off, kind of thing. So stuff that we just kind of assume is common knowledge now is because of him. So interesting movie. It's good. It's informative. It's engaging. It's tense. Unfortunately, Nicolas Cage is in 2 scenes and a very little blip at the end of the movie. So I don't think it counts as a Nicolas Cage movie. Just got a little, he's a professor. He was kind of tried to do what Snowden did before Snowden did it, kind of thing. Way back in the day. He's much older than Snowden. So.
Trying to write a note in one of these movies as well. I don't think we need to do that one.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Anyways, so Snowden, I would, like I said, great movie, but doesn't count. I've marked it an NA.
Okay.
Good if you want to see it for.
I thought he'd be a minor character, but I was just not
He's
sure.
probably got 6 minutes of screen time, if that. So.
Okay. Well, I realize the other movie, Dark, from 2017, is just a unreleased edit of Dying of the Light. So that one can be removed from the list as well.
Oh, weird.
Yep.
And Dying of the Light was not great either. So
no, I wouldn't want to watch it.
But they also did that with Wild Hearts. Or Wild at Heart, whatever.
Wild at Heart?
Yeah, there was that other.
Yeah, but that was like a short or like a YouTube thing that was supposed to be a continuation of Wild at Heart.
Yeah, that industrial.
Yeah.
Symphony.
I think we removed it too, didn't we?
We also removed it, but I watched it.
Yeah, you did.
So
I'm not gonna.
No. That's
You're like, you have to.
No, you don't have to. But I'm just trying to catch up on. I'm trying to hit everything unless it's very obviously not.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will watch Snowden someday, but I'm not going to watch it for Cage.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me know if you find any others that you're having a hard time finding, because outside of the podcast recording, but if you have any more that you can't find, let me know.
Okay.
We will make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
So I was going to ask you something, and now I can't remember. Oh my God. Okay. So on Giant Bomb's actually Voicemail Dump Truck, which is a spin-off show where they literally just take down voicemails and talk about them, which I love. They talked about a term that apparently someone wrote in and said corn dogging is a term that they used on the podcast. And he said, the person who called in said, you ruined this term for me. I don't know why. I don't know the context. I missed it, all of that. But then he said his rebuttal question, or his question to follow up that was, are there any words that have been ruined by a podcast or TV show that you can think of in your day-to-day kind of thing? And for me, anytime someone says quick break, I always think of Giant Bomb's Voicemail Dump Truck podcast, because the host always says, we're going to take a quick bricky break, or quick
bricky break.
Quick bricky break. And that throws me off with every other podcast that says quick break. Every time. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I can believe it. Jan,
yeah. That's for me. It's ruined it, but also it made it.
I haven't listened to Giant Bomb in like 8 months, and even I still remember quick bricky break.
Yeah. Every time someone says quick break on another podcast for like an ad, that's all I can think of is him.
Your brain just like quick bricky break.
So is there anything else you could think of that something podcast or show has like ruined or changed?
All I can think about is Bricky Break now. That's all I can.
I should have waited.
I know there was Polykill has ruined a lot of stuff for me. Anytime someone talks about, like, we go past horses and Mike is like, oh, horses. I'm like, horchacho.
Yeah.
I just, just say things that I hear or I remember hearing, or someone said something silly, or so.
Yes. Well, think about that. And if you think of any others, write them down or something.
I'll write it down.
Yeah. Maybe I should follow up on that next time.
Write it. Make a note.
But I just deleted all of my notes from this episode. Now I need to undo all that and put that up to my follow up from last time section that I've never used. Actually, I've used it once, so there's that.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, with Snowden, I don't know if anyone's keeping track here, but with Snowden, that's 5 potential Nicolas Cage movies. Really only 4, but 5 movies I watched for Nicolas Cage. I'm on to now number 6.
Now, if you really want to talk about it, though, if you want to talk about conspiracy movies that we watched this episode, that's actually probably almost as high.
True.
Or actual conspiracy movies.
I watched 2016's USS Indianapolis, Men of Courage. This was directed by, hold on, because I wanted to make note of this, Mario Van Peebles. The only reason I know of Mario Van Peebles is because of, he was big in the 80s, with Wesley Snipes, New Jack City and a bunch of stuff. And I remember trying to watch some of his movies and not liking his director style. So I was like, oh yeah, Mario Van Peebles. Okay. He's one of these guys.
120 things.
It's one of those things where I recognize him as a director from the 80s with people with big actors. It should be I should like his movies. Well, this was no different. It's not a great movie. I don't mean to sound disrespectful. This is obviously a true story about the USS Indianapolis that delivered the atomic bombs that were dropped on Japan, and they were sunk by a Japanese sub on their return trip. Because they were such a covert mission, no one even really knew. A lot of the U.S. Navy didn't even know they were out, and so the ship sunk in 12 minutes. That's how badly they were hit. There was 900 men on board, and only 300 escaped. So it was a pretty big disaster. And then the men were basically in the water for 4 or 5 days, in shark-infested waters, where a lot of them were getting picked off, hourly kind of thing. So just a horrific event. I would love to watch this movie directed by somebody else. I'm very interested in the story. I'd love to see what happened, but I don't know if I don't know if you ever seen the movie Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, when it was new.
When it was new, that's a decent movie. It's about Pearl Harbor. I did school reports and essays on Pearl Harbor back in the day, so I knew a lot about it. It's a movie. I understand you got to throw a love plot into it somehow. I'm referring to Pearl Harbor kind of thing. It made it kind of interesting. The guy comes back. This felt like they were just doing the same thing. So it's hey, here's a World War II movie in the Pacific Theater. We're going to have a love story thrown into this thing to make us care about these characters that we don't care about. There's a dance sequence for 4 minutes of people doing swing dancing for no reason other than because we can. I haven't even talked about Nicolas Cage yet.
Who is on the cover for the movie?
Who is on the cover? He's the admiral or the captain of the ship. It's just one of those things where like it just has bad editing. There's a lot of CGI that looks like straight off the Sci-Fi Channel. For a big budget movie, you would think, but just very bad CG. A lot of the editing is bad. It's off pace. You're looking at one thing and you're doing this other thing that's completely polar opposite. Transitions are either drawn on way too long or hard cuts to something else. So not quite sure what's going on. I just didn't really care about any of the characters. This goes on into the captain, Nicolas Cage. Again, he's not cagey at all. He's playing it pretty straight. So that part of it's kind of boring. I thought the movie was ending when they got rescued. And there's more to the story. Apparently, this is the only time in World War II history where the captain was court-martialed because of the action, because he got sunk, basically.
Oh.
Basically saying he didn't take the appropriate actions or the appropriate precautions to avoid being sunk. Which eventually he was cleared of, but after many years and fighting depression, whatever, he ends up committing suicide in true story. And then years later, he ended up being exonerated and cleared of any. I think he was basically found guilty of doing the wrong thing. Very interesting story. Just a really bad movie about the whole thing. So it's like, I'm interested, but I don't want to watch how you're doing this. They really played up the shark attacks. Knowing what I know about sharks, or what we know about sharks now, I don't know how real these shark attacks are. I know these ones are fake because they're playing them like Jaws. Like they go underwater and the shark swims right past them, Someone goes to like throw up over the raft and the shark comes out of the water and bites his head off and brings it back down. So it's like you're playing up the horror aspect, but this is not realistic whatsoever,
Well, if you're interested, apparently there's a movie called USS Indianapolis: The Legacy from 2015 that's an hour and 38 minutes that contains 10 years of filming, 104 interviews, all telling the same story.
But it's probably like a documentary.
Yes, it's a documentary, but you might enjoy that more.
I probably would.
Probably.
So, this movie is also very long. Or maybe it felt really long because I'm just like, come on, like, let's go. Let's move through this. Anyways, I've marked it as a D. It's bad. It's not bad like, Left Behind bad, but it's pretty darn close.
There's also a movie called Mission of the Shark: The Saga of the USS Indianapolis, TV movie from 1991 that says the true story of sinking of the USS Indianapolis, its crew's struggle to survive at the sharks and exposure, the captain's scapegoat course-martial. And the star of it is Stacy Keach, who was the dad in the TV show Titus, who I really like. He's a good actor. I don't know if he's good in this or not.
Don't know him at all.
Yeah. I don't know what else he's been in. I can't remember. I know he's been in something recently. Oh, what was he in? Born Legacy. Nebraska. He was in Up in Smoke.
Oh.
Escape from LA. I don't know what else. I saw him in something, I swear.
Huh.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but anyways. Yeah, maybe that one's better too. But it's a TV movie. It's probably gonna be impossible to find.
It will be, yeah, but it'll be the same at least.
Yeah.
This felt like a TV movie. Anyways, that's number 6, by the way. Number 6, Nicolas Cage. We're on a roll here. Are you done? No, you don't have any more, right? You're done?
No, I got nothing.
All right.
All my notes are deleted. Everything's done.
You're done.
I can just leave now, right? It's almost 1 a.m.
You want to hear this one. Other than Dog Eat Dog, because these movies you haven't seen, I'm on to number 7. I watched 7 Nicolas Cage movies this month because I'm trying to get up to my goal for this year, up to 2024. But I figured I would finish out 2016. He finished out 2016 on a high, on a movie called Army of One. I had never heard of this movie before. I had no idea what it was about. Do you know what it's about?
I just thought it was like Pig, but in the Middle East or something like that is what I picture of it.
Okay. It's not Pig at all. This is a true story, a little bit, hyped up a little bit because it's a movie. But he plays a dude called Gary Faulkner, who is a real guy who heard a voice and a message from God telling him to go to the Middle East and bring back bin Laden.
Okay.
And so he goes. The movie is about him finding ways to get there.
God is voiced by Russell Brand.
Russell Brand, yep.
I used to like Russell Brand, but
not anymore. Yeah, no. Understandable.
Yeah.
He goes there. He buys a samurai sword and he walks around with a sword and a knife, wandering aimlessly through Iraq and wherever else. I forget where he was. Pakistan, Iran. Just looking for bin Laden. He has no idea what he's doing. He just wanders around. And just gets into shenanigans. And it's about kind of like his home life. He's got an annoying voice. He's an annoying personality. He talks too much. He never shuts up. It's going on about his mission for God. And it's just a crazy movie. The GIF potential in this movie is outstanding. There's been a couple. You should really watch the trailer because there's at one point they're like, "What is he's coming into the country in the Middle East," and they say, "What's your purpose for being here?" And he does this sly look. He says, "Taking care of business."
Oh boy!
And I was like, "It's perfect." Now, where this movie falls apart is in the editing. It's so fast-paced edited that nothing can really sit long enough to be funny. Okay. And it's just oddly paced. And I wish I don't even know how you could fix it. There's something, it just feels off. And it's maybe also because of it's a comedy of that time, like 10 years old now. Comedy has changed since then.
You see it's based on true story? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. When you say comedy and based on true story, I'm just like, really? Because he's not doing it for humor.
No, he's completely serious the whole time. Yeah. So I watched like an interview of Gary Faulkner, like Nicolas Cage and Gary Faulkner together in a room, and Gary Faulkner is just like explaining, well, yeah, I did this because of this. And you can just see Nicolas Cage like writing notes going like, yeah. And you could just see his wheel spinning. He is cagey. His cage is off the charts. But it's cagey, but it's also just Gary Faulkner. That's who he is. So it's hard to give it like he's just being Cage, but he is actually just playing someone else who is also just like that in real life. So
Cage
pretty crazy.
Cage as Faulkner.
Yeah. Taking care of business. Way to go.
All right.
You should
It's
watch
already
that
on
one.
the list.
You should watch it.
It's on the list.
Dog Eat Dog for you. Dog Eat Dog and Army of One.
And those other movies.
Yeah. When you get there. Well, Snowden, you don't got to. So
yeah, that one I actually wanted to see, like when it came out, but never did.
Yeah. Yep.
There's
only one badish movie you have to watch there.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. USS Indianapolis.
USS Indianapolis.
I gotta watch all the other versions of that.
True. I think there's still an 8mm down here that has no X on it yet.
It's right here.
Yeah.
On the shelf on these VHSs.
Captain Corelli's Mandolin. Wind Talkers.
These ones are all ready to go. Oh, this one's not
Monkey Bone, but
I need to watch it because I've never seen it. I did see Snake Eyes. I can come back to you anytime, but
it's funny. This is the second. I
and
also
your mandolin
noticed...
got wrecked. Right. That's forever ago.
Oh yeah.
It's still sitting here, but I don't know how acetone is going to treat the tape if I try and get rid of the super glue that got on it because the peg broke inside. I can't remember if the peg was already broke or if that broke in my hands. I think it was already broke.
I'll have to remember. I keep seeing at the thrift store and I keep meaning to replace it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's here somewhere. Here.
I don't want it back if it's broken.
Yeah, no, I mean the cover at least.
Oh, okay. The cover at least I think that one was brand new. I think it was.
It had damage inside though. That's the reason I opened it, was because the one of the plastic things that goes through it was broken. So I opened it up to try to take out the broken plastic so it didn't get caught in the actual reel.
Yeah. No, but I think when I watched it, it was still sealed. I opened it and watched it.
That's funny.
So weird that it was.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember for sure, but it's sitting here.
Oh well, no worries.
Yeah.
At least I know I can get one with like a bad cover.
Yeah, that would work.
The cover's still good. So
yeah.
There we go. I've got the next ones coming up are Arsenal 2017, Vengeance, a love story, Inconceivable, Mom and Dad, and the Humanity Bureau. So that's my goal
for next week's sick week.
For next month. At least that was 5.
For next week's sick week.
Next week's sick week. Yeah. But I feel like if I'm taking it, like if I can take out a year, right? Like that's a pretty big chunk. 2019 is going to be rough. But
well, I haven't been watching movies while working from home. But if I was, my working from home time is reducing because they're forcing us to go back to the office. As of Monday, the 2nd, they're forcing us to go back to the office 4 days a week.
Okay. So what day is your home day?
It'll be Friday.
Friday.
I can choose Monday or Friday, but I'm choosing Friday.
Yeah.
I think everybody else on my team is too. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then September, it's all back in the office every day.
Every day. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So much fun.
Well, on that bombshell, time to end.
Yeah.
It is almost 1 o'clock. We both got to get to bed. This could be a short one. See, what did I tell you? Never short. We're still over 2 hours.
You're welcome, Mill. We could troubleshoot carburetors for.
Oh yeah, let's start that. Got my own damn podcast off. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for listening. We'll see you all in. I was going to say April, but it'll be the month after. This is April. This is April now. No. See, I'm already off. March. It's March. We'll see y'all in April. There we go.
There you go. We'll see you on April
1 o'clock.
Fools.
April
And
Fools.
you'll hear us again on April Fools.
Will they though? Will it be us? We don't know that yet.
Maybe it'll be AI version of us. That would be a lot easier.
Oh, true. Maybe this is AI.
It's possible.
Bye.